Now let's talk about the specific category of gaming, which are multiplayer competitive games.
Sure.
So you and I can log in from our respective houses. We can either play against each other if it's a 1 versus 1 game, or we can have our squads of 2, 4, 5, and we are in a squad and we are then playing the game with other squads, right? So PUBG Mobile is an example of that. Battleground Mobile is an example of that. Fortnite is an example of that. Counter-Strike is an example of that. So in these games, what happened was, if you look at the game distribution model, when the games were sold on console or PC, they were sold as a disc or as a physical device. So there the games followed the same models of movies. Opening weekend is where 80-90% of revenue comes in, and then it's all long tail. Games was the same thing. Opening week, bulk of the sale of the physical sale of the game happened, and then it was a trickle-down effect. It was long tail. The free-to-play model actually reversed this entire model. So to download the game and start playing it, you don't have to pay a penny. As you keep playing the game, you have to keep spending more and more money if you want to become better at the game. That's where the microtransactions kick in. And there is a whole, there is a Harvard research done that when you have to spend lump sum money versus when you do microtransactions, your lifetime value in microtransactions is much more than lump sum because you don't realize. You're spending 50 cents to $1 every time you want to do something, and it just keeps accumulating. So there, what happened was, with this model, the publishers were faced with a new challenge. In the earlier model, all that they had to do was, if there was a successful franchise like FIFA, for example, you just had to take out a new version of that game every year. So FIFA has been going on, FIFA 06, FIFA 07, and now FIFA 22 is coming out or has just come out. Whereas in a game like this, the engagement or the stickiness comes from the publisher releasing more and more levels in the game because they have to continuously keep the game alive. But more importantly, what they realized is, if they were to bring a competitive layer to it, whereby people can actually now compete for glory, for fame, and for money, and can become professional athletes, that's what puts them at the top of that sport. That's how esports was born. Esports was born as a marketing activity for the publishers.